When someone asks about your childhood and you don't know what to say, not because it was terrible, not because nothing happened, but because somewhere between being a child and becoming an adult, you stop being one. The invisible childhood. There's a kind of childhood that doesn't look dramatic from the outside. No single big traumatic moment. No obvious breaking point. Just a slow, quiet shift. Little by little, survival became more important than being a child. You started noticing things children were never meant to carry. The mood of a parent, the tension in a room. You learned to listen for footsteps, the sound of a door closing, the shift in someone's voice. Tiny signals that told you whether tonight would be peaceful or whether you needed to be careful. Psychologists call this parentification, when a child absorbs emotional or practical responsibilities that should belong to adults. What looked like maturity on the outside was actually adaptation on the inside. The skills you built, you learned how to be useful, reliable, easy to depend on, because being needed felt safer than having needs of your own, and that adaptation never really left you. One of the first things it gave you was the ability to read people. You could sense a shift in someone's voice before they even finished speaking. You learned to anticipate problems before they happen. What others call emotional intelligence was, for you, a survival skill. But something else happened too. Rest started to feel unsafe. Stillness felt dangerous. Because your nervous system learned early that if you weren't managing everything, something might fall apart. And when that becomes normal for long enough, you stop noticing how much energy it takes. You just call it responsibility. The hidden cost. You became the person everyone relies on. The calm one, the reliable one, the fixer. Over time, being needed started to feel safer than being known. Because if people only needed you, they never had to see the parts of you that needed help too. You became the listener, the helper, the one who seems okay, even when they aren't. And this is where the hidden cost begins. The world rewards people who grow up too fast. They admire how responsible you are, how calm you stay when everything falls apart, how little you seem to need from anyone. They see the strength, but they rarely see what it costs to build it. The constant low-level anxiety, the bone-deep exhaustion, the quiet belief that your worth depends on how useful you are to everyone else. The truth? That child who grew up too fast did an incredible job surviving. They were brave, resourceful, carrying weight that was never theirs to carry. But survival was never supposed to become a permanent way of living. You don't have to carry everything anymore. You don't have to earn rest. You don't have to earn love. You don't have to earn the right to be cared for. Carry this with you. Maybe healing isn't about becoming someone new. Maybe it's about finally giving yourself what you needed all along. Safety, rest, and permission to stop surviving every moment of your life. Because the child who carried everything alone for so long deserves to finally put the weight down. This is the Hollow Theory. Take care of yourself. I'll see you soon.